Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy and Tarot. I have your work and money reading all laid out for you. I'm using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck today and the La Vera Sibilla. Hopefully you can hear me. Make sure my sound is up. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's mid-October, but we'll start from where we are, and for between now and the end of October, these are some issues that may come up for you. This is just a snapshot in time. Things can change. You have free will. Um, Before I get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed, and share this video with your friends or social media network, Facebook. Help me to grow this channel. I'd really appreciate it. And hit the thumbs up and leave your comments. Let me know how this plays out for you, Taurus. So, in the beginning, by the way, the theme of your reading is the truth shall set you free. In the beginning of this reading, we have the Star card, clarified by Speranza. Very spiritual card. Very spiritual is the Star. Your challenge is this Queen of Pentacles. This could be a person, or this could be you receiving advice, guidance, work, and your final outcome is the Seven of Cups, clarified by this the Priest reversed. All right, let's get into it. Star. I feel like some of you are worried or you're concerned about your money, your work, your future. You've suffered from crisis, trials, tribulation, a cursed life of adversity. Maybe you've suffered from a crisis. Feel it has physical effects that are strong, but it's definitely everything is spiritual in nature, but it's definitely spiritual for you. All right. I have an affirmation for you at the end of this reading, but let's keep going. You're worried, you're concerned about money or work due to this crisis or these issues that you've been dealing with, and you're going into a period, if you're not already in it, you're going to be going into a period of healing from that, right? Some of you will be inspired by a woman. She could be a dark woman with dark hair. She could be a woman who is a motherly figure. This could be a business person. It could be an author. You're inspired by a woman or by a woman's book. Some of you are inspired by the good book, the Bible, as indicated here. And these words, this inspiration, this guidance that you're getting from whatever source, it's assisting you in helping you find right work, achieve your goal, your work goals, or advancing forward from where you are, which is, quite frankly, not a good place. This guidance, this advice, these words, this scripture is helping you to follow your higher calling. So if you haven't already met this person or read this book or received this counsel, it's coming. Speranza is a very spiritual card and says that spirituality plays a big part in your work life right now. Something is working on your spirit, and it's healing your spirit. It's healing your mind, and thus it will heal your work issues. But it must first take place in the spirit. Some of you need a spiritual cleansing. For real. I'm not kidding. All right. Challenging you, you have the Queen of Pentacles. She's in the upright, so she's good. She's mature, she's wise. This could be a man, could be a businessman or woman. It could be mainly, it could be a man or a woman. I feel like it's a woman, okay? But don't tie me to that. It's a general reading. Could even be a family member who's trying to steer you in the right direction, who's trying to get you to listen to their advice, or who is bringing this healing and this recovery, this rejuvenation into your spiritual system. And it's so encouraging. It's so encouraging. Yes. And you are listening to this advice. It's having an impact. It's having an effect on you. But it's also creating questions and dilemma. What to do? Oh, now what do I do? You'll have to sort out the multiple possibilities, because now new possibilities are open to you because you've taken this advice, you've gone down this road, or you accepted this healing. For some of you, it's a rebirth. You're reborn. What do you call it when you get saved? You're getting saved. Right? I'm seeing in another scenario now. This is how the cards are talking to me, but it's talking about the essence. It doesn't have to necessarily be literal. Listen for the essence. You're getting saved, you're getting healed, you're getting reborn, right? You've led a life that may have been unethical or criminal, or maybe you feel like you did in a past life. You've wronged others. You're pondering this and what past actions have got you here. How did I get here? How did I get to this place? I must deserve this. What did I do? You know, that's what I'm getting from this Seven of Cups. It's a lot to ponder and to consider when you think about everything, when you think about the words that you're reading, hearing, that's sinking in. When you're thinking about this scripture and you're making decisions now to cut something out of your life. Some of you think that you are cursed, right? And some of you are, because you chose to accept that. Everything is a matter of choice and decision. Nothing happens to us that we did not allow ourselves to accept, even if we don't remember it or if it was unconsciously done. Some of you believe you were cursed, and some of you have a curse in your energy, and you need to get spiritually cleansed of it, okay? Some of you think, oh, I'm cursed with bad luck. I've done something so bad in my past. This must be why I'm suffering, because I'm a good person. What? Right? Some of you are, this is where I say it's not everybody's story. Some of you are actually in jail or facing incarceration, heavy fines, or negative consequences based on decisions that you've made in the past that you have to pay for now, that you're paying for now, or that you have to pay for soon. The momentum of those consequences cannot be changed, right? It has to play out. But as advised, you can make choices and decisions now to think differently, to feel differently, to act and go forward differently than you have in the past. You can choose to do better and to be better. So that's what you're doing. And that's because of this inspirational figure or energy or book or whatever, this writings, whatever, or advice. So I see you in your money situation, which is all connected, planting new thoughts, new seed thoughts, right? And planning actions for the future. But it's not yet time to carry out those plans, my dear. The time frame can be from 7 to 9 months up to 7 to 9 years. That's the sentence that is being served. But you can always get time off for good behavior, which is where I'm trying to tell you. You have to think better thoughts. You have to take better actions. You have to make better decisions. You have to look back and reflect on what got you here and turn that around. And I see a lot of impulsivity. I see a lot of rash decisions. I see behavior that's wanting to get to where you want to be right away and taking shortcuts and not mapping out the long-term plan. So that's what needs to be adjusted. Some of you are looking forward toward your retirement, right? Some of you are living off your profits and profits from your retirement, from your investments. That's how you're getting your money right now. And others of you are looking down the road, you know, and it's not that far away to your retirement. And only now planting seeds to get you through that. Well, better late than never. Better late than never. Don't dwell on the fact that you shoulda, woulda, coulda back then. Just do what you can now, right? The desperate man says you're consumed by these thoughts, troubled by the thoughts of the future, disturbed and in inner turmoil, longing and desiring for something that seems unattainable. It's that discontent that got you here in the first place. You have a tendency to make grave mistakes because you act on impulsivity and don't think out things in the long term. So change that. It's up to you. Nobody can do it for you. So with this prisoner card and the Five of Cups in the center of your money reading, you feel stuck where you are. And you're stuck here for a period of time, Spirit says. And you feel trapped. And you're sad, you're worried about money, worried about those that are depending on you, and worried about work and the future, or, you know, losing that work, which you don't, you know, you're stuck where you are, you don't like it. You're stuck in self-pity and wishing you had done things differently and made smarter decisions. This is a low vibration, right? And you need to, I get it. I get it. I get it. But you have to break that spell, right? Because your vibration is what draws and attracts to you where you're at. It's like a spell of attraction. What you vibrate, how you feel, is what you're attracting. Like a spell, a very powerful one, an all-powerful one. Because you are a co-creator with God. Don't forget that. So if you created this, you can create something better. Just have to remember who and what you are. And get out of that self-pity mode. Okay, I'm here where I'm at, but I can plant better seeds. I can do what I can do now, right? To get out of, to ensure a better future later. I can make smarter choices now. And that's what I'll do. If you're stuck in a job that you hate or that depresses you, doesn't stimulate you, you know, don't be impulsive and leave that job without having another one lined up first. Spirit says you may have to go through a period of training, relearning, internship, but you will find something else down the road. It's not right away. Keep looking and get learning, get training, get more skills. The spell, for those of you who believe you're under a spell like you're cursed, the spell will be broken and will backfire, okay? You're going to come out of this, but it takes time for you to see and to feel that. Get a spiritual cleansing if you feel you've been cursed. Get a spiritual cleansing. and the spell will break and will backfire, right? As an outcome, you have the Queen of Swords. It's a very strange reading, and it's a monthly reading, but it's yours. Queen of Swords is your outcome. I feel this is you. You getting a sober look at yourself, a sober look at your life, a sober look at your situation, and making smart decisions. Very smart. This guy is smart. This girl's smart. You're making smart decisions now to cut out what doesn't serve you. These decisions create challenges, of course, right? But without challenges, there's no growth. Also, an older woman may play a part. Again, advice from an older woman. Maybe two different women. Her advice will be hard to hear, critical, if you will, right? She talks sharply to you. She talks straight. You should pay attention. Final outcome, the scholar. I see you doing a lot of pondering, a lot of meditation. Good. I see you becoming very spiritual. Good. I see some of you getting healed, cleansed, saved. Good. Because that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. You need a rebirthing of your mind. And I do see you going down a new road after a long period of change, pondering, and making better decisions, getting wisdom, getting understanding. All of that aids in your recovery. In the beginning, when you get this new job, which is not right away, right? When you make this change finally, like I said, you may not make a lot of money right away. And it might be spiritual work that you go into. You know, I don't know what Spirit has in mind for you, but I feel like you're going to be following a calling, right? In the beginning, it doesn't pay much. So maybe, you want to be smart. Maybe you want to hold on to this job and do it on the side. Maybe you want to get two jobs and, while you're get another job while you're doing this new thing. But Spirit says the decision to make this change is the right solution for you. So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, Taurus, and found it insightful. We all go through dark nights of the soul, and we all sometimes question, what did I do to get here? It's good that you're questioning that, and then take responsibility for the answers that you receive. All right? If some of you are seeking to clear how do I want to say this? I feel like SRT could help you. I'm a spiritual response therapist, which is where you use dowsing to decipher where in the soul's consciousness you developed a complex or fixation or a block. And again, it's based on the choices and decisions that you made in your past, and any guilt or shame that you carry with that. We are God. Not to say that we are source, cosmic source good, but we are God. We are co-creators with God. And guess what? God doesn't judge, but we do. And all of this is based on judgment of yourself. The key to your rebirth is inner forgiveness. Okay, but it's a little bit more complicated than that, but you can start from there. Forgive yourself for all the things you think you should have done, you wish you had done. Start there. Forgive yourself. Stop judging yourself so hard. All right? Because we are our own jailers. And again, what we think about ourselves, the thought creates the emotion creates the vibration creates the spell, which attracts to us the circumstance. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. Thank you for listening. Share my video with your friends. Have a blessed October.